Hello, Peter.
Welcome to Cnext. Today we're ranking the top 10 best action movies of the decade so far. Get your popcorn ready, set, and let's go.
His fate is written. Shall we write yours too?
Number 10, Avatar: The Way of Water.
If you want to live here, you have to ride.
Let's do it.
Do you remember that feeling you got seeing the first Avatar movie at the cinema as a kid? Avatar: The Way of Water is bound to recreate it. It's not just Jake Sully trying to find his footing here. Both he and Neytiri have a family of their own to look after. With its characters forced to explore dangerous regions of Pandora and to fight both ancient and human threats, Avatar seamlessly binds character development, action, and truly breathtaking visuals. The underwater world, quite literally breath-stealing. The rest of the movie, even if the initial first act focuses more on establishing the characters, exceptional, vividly immersive, and more.
Strong heart.
Number 9, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I don't care how many demons he's fought and how many hells. He's never fought us. Not us united.
If you enjoyed Batman vs. Superman or 2017's Justice League, then the Zack Snyder cut, which is a whopping 4 hours and 2 minutes long, will be the best superhero team-up of your life. This version of the 2017 movie was reshot, rewritten, and re-edited. The action scenes, vital dialogue, and overall superhero epic moments were extended. It's more or less the same premise. Batman enlists Wonder Woman to fight one of his greatest adversaries so far. But they can't do it alone. They recruit Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash in the fight against Steppenwolf.
The time is now.
Number 8, Godzilla -1. Japan is barely taking a deep breath of relief following the catastrophic aftermath of the Second World War, when a new threat arises off the coast of Tokyo. This new monster was born out of the engulfing power of the atomic bomb. Godzilla -1 maintains the traditional Godzilla magic while knocking your socks off with this new world action and technology. This has been described as one of the more human stories of the Godzilla universe. At the center of it is a traumatized fighter pilot, retired, who has to rejoin the fight to protect his homeland. Number 7, Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse.
I'm grounded.
Bummer. What? Is Spider-Man grounded?
Welcome to the Spider-Verse, and this is just the lobby. There is never going to come a time when the Spider-Verse's immersive, thrilling, and creative animation style doesn't immediately wow us. But the movie is more than visually stunning. We have an all-grown-up Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, and the multiverse. Without giving too much away, because Across the Spider-Verse is an experience, Spider-Man meets Spider-People. When a new threat arises, Miles finds himself on the other side of the fight, against other spiders. The soundtrack alone makes this one of 2023's best action movies. Also, Oscar Isaac and Daniel Kaluuya both voice spiders.
Who do you think you are? Really?
We are supposed to be the good guys.
We are.
Number 6, Furiosa: A Mad Max Saga.
My mother was magnificent. And he took it all from me.
The director George Miller of Happy Feet brings you the tragic backstory of Furiosa. This time, a young version of her played by Anya Taylor-Joy. We've seen Charlize Theron's jaded Furiosa first introduced in Fury Road. And whereas Mad Max was Apocalypse Desert, Furiosa is cyberpunk. A young Furiosa, torn from the green place of many mothers, falls into the grips of Dementis, a warlord played by Chris Hemsworth. A lot of the Mad Max lore comes to light, plus what scarred Furiosa mentally and physically so much.
There will always be war, but to get home.
Number 5, Deadpool and Wolverine.
I waited a long time for this team up.
Never, and we mean never, did we think that a movie like this was going to get made. It's already known that the Deadpool franchise is Ryan Reynolds' baby. For years, real friends with Hugh Jackman, they've teased the possibility of a Deadpool and Wolverine team-up. When Logan happened, though, that dream died on a tree stump. 2024's Deadpool and Wolverine revives that dream. The multiverse is at full strength here, and Deadpool tasks himself with rescuing our universe when the villainous Paradox here wants to end it. To save it, he has to find Wolverine. They get along as much as you think they would, considering a majority of the fight scenes are of them clashing.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay.
Number 4, The Batman.
I got you!
The mantle of the Batman was also passed on to someone new, Robert Pattinson. However many glitter-in-the-sun jokes people may have made, Pattinson delivered a chilling Batman and earned himself a cemented spot as Batman for the foreseeable future. The caped crusader, the tortured Bruce Wayne, faced one of the most challenging adversaries, the Riddler, who's somehow both understandable and terrifyingly cunning here. Both DC and Twilight fans can rejoice in this movie. It will keep you on your toes with its action and mystery, indulge your wishes, and leave you wanting for more. Zoe Kravitz brings a certain gravitas as Catwoman. Not to mention Andy Serkis, Jeffrey Wright, Colin Farrell. Just a perfect cast was employed here.
The hell are you supposed to be?
I'm vengeance.
Number 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
The world is changing. Truth is vanishing. War is coming.
A story as old as time. A new weapon threatens life as we know it if it falls into the wrong hands. Who's stopping it? None other than Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt. But even the skyscraper-leaping, window-jumping hero is starting to doubt whether he can save the world and his loved ones. The most impossible mission yet? AI. This marks the franchise's 7th movie, and luckily for us, they've decided to include remarkable new features. 4 words: suit-wearing Hayley Atwell. The Impossible Mission Forces also includes Vanessa Kirby and Rebecca Ferguson, as well as Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames. It's also believed Cruise might have done more running in Dead Reckoning Part 1 than any other movie.
His fate is written. Shall we write yours too?
Number 2, John Wick Chapter 4.
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
At this point, John Wick just wants to go home, but he can't. So he gives us hours of top-notch, edge-of-your-seat content. Chapter 4 promises to take things to even greater heights of suspense and action. And if you thought the body count was high in the previous films, just wait until you see what the writers have in store for the 4th installment. Reeves has promised that Chapter 4 will explore more of Wick's backstory, which should add some depth to the character and make us care even more about his journey. But let's be real, the real draw of John Wick isn't just the action, it's Keanu Reeves. The man oozes cool and wholesome, and his portrayal of John Wick is a perfect mix of charm, vulnerability, and sheer badassery.
You want to kill him? I want to kill him. What about you, Mr. Vic?
I'm going to kill you.
Before we reveal our first pick, let's look at some honorable mentions, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Top Gun: Maverick.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Nobody.
Everybody get to the basement.
What is happening?
Don't call 911.
The Suicide Squad.
All right. Let's get it.
No Time to Die.
If we don't do this, there will be nothing left to save.
Free Guy.
We love you, Blue Shirt Guy!
Thank you! Watch out for them! They seem nice.
Number 1, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Hello, Peter.
It's been long enough now that everyone knows just how many Spider-Man variants were in No Way Home. Andrew Garfield was fighting for his life keeping that spoiler under wraps. Here, the multiverse opened up like a can of worms. It all started with Tom Holland's Peter Parker asking Stephen Strange for help in getting back to how it was before his identity was revealed. Worlds collided and movie theaters worldwide roared with what happened next. Because it also wasn't just other Spider-Man who came out of that portal. Other villains, thought to be retired in the 2000s, emerged, meaner and more vengeful than ever.
I don't want to brag, but I will. I was in the Avengers.
The Avengers?
Yeah.
That's great!
Thank you!
What is that?
Wait, you don't have the Avengers?
Is that a band? Are you in a band?
And those are the top 10 best action movies of the decade so far. What did you think? Did we miss one of your favorites? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell below to be notified of new content. Thanks for watching.